Hello, welcome to the 14th annual LD Micro main event here in Beverly Hills with Andy Wiederhorn of Fat Brands, ticker symbol FAT. Andy, can you tell the viewers more about what Fat Brand does? I know you own some iconic restaurant brands, so please tell us some more.
Fat Brands is a global restaurant franchising company. We do business in 40 countries around the world, 48 U.S. states. We have more than 2,100 restaurants in our portfolio of 15 different brands. Those brands range from Fat Burger, Elevation Burger, Johnny Rockets, Round Table Pizza, Great American Cookie Company, Marble Slab Ice Cream, Pretzel Maker, Hot Dog on a Stick, Hurricane Grill and Wings, Buffalo's Cafe and Buffalo's Express, Yala Mediterranean. Just a big, diverse group and our most recent acquisition, which is Twin Peaks, but a diverse group of restaurant companies from QSR, fast casual, casual dining, and polished casual dining, Twin Peaks, which is a sports bar concept.
Wow. And how did you get involved with the company?
I founded the company a number of years ago. We bought the Fat Burger brand in 2003 when it had 40 restaurants. Today it has more than 200 restaurants open and some 300 more scheduled to be developed by franchisees over the next few years.
Wow.
And then we started adding brands every few years and went public on the NASDAQ in 2017 and have been continuing to acquire brands every year.
Fascinating. Is there anything up and coming or forward looking that you'd like investors to know about?
Well, we just completed this summer the acquisition of Global Franchise Group, which included the pizza brands and the ice cream and cookie brands. And then just this month, Twin Peaks, which is an almost 100-unit chain of sports bars scattered across about 14 states today, growing very, very rapidly with very high average unit volumes. So we're very excited about that acquisition. And during the pandemic, we bought Johnny Rockets a year ago, which is very interesting for about $25 million. But this summer, we spent $750 million acquiring these other two groups of brands, and we're just getting started. We have quite an active pipeline that I expect that we'll make some more acquisitions before the end of the year.
Wow. So obviously, over the last year, the dynamic of indoor dining has changed drastically. What are some of the short-term goals that you have for the company?
Well, what's interesting is not only do we have delivery and to-go at most of our restaurants, so of course those numbers went way up. But when the dining rooms opened again, many of our restaurants have outdoor dining, so that made it very viable for customers to come back to the restaurants quickly, take advantage of outdoor dining. And then with the opening of indoor dining, now you've got sales that are far exceeding 2019 sales. Wow. Because you have an increased awareness of delivery and to-go, and then you have everybody back in the restaurants, right? And you have all the outdoor dining at the restaurants, and that's made it very, very high growth oriented.
That's excellent. And you mentioned you just acquired the Twin Peaks. Are there any other mergers or anything else you're looking at doing in the?
Yeah, the restaurant M&A space is very, very active right now. We see more portfolio opportunities every day that are coming together, and I think that we'll make a couple more acquisitions here in the coming quarter or two. And that's just the beginning. We also like to grow the brands that we own organically. So, for example, Twin Peaks, which has 84 restaurants open today, will be at 100 restaurants by next summer. So that's like 25% growth in 1 year, which is significant. But we're very solidly expecting to deliver on those numbers because those restaurants are all under construction.
What's the current strategy for reaching consumers as far as attracting them back to the business?
Yeah, well, each of those restaurant brands that I mentioned has their own marketing strategy depending on their customers. And it's categorized by QSR, right, quick service restaurants, or fast casual restaurants, or casual dining where there's full service in the restaurant, or the sports bars, which are full service with a big TV package and longer time in the restaurant because you're sitting there to watch a game or something. Mm-hmm. So each one of those has its own marketing a strategy to get customers to stay in the restaurant or to come in the restaurant. It's all driven. There's a huge, digital and social media strategy, Absolutely. But it's also about the guest experience while they're there. Twin Peaks, for example, you're going to see multiple TVs from every seat you sit in, so you can watch all the games you want to watch at once that are playing. And it's a scratch kitchen, so all the food is made fresh right in front of you, right while you wait. There's nothing that's pre-made. So that's a great opportunity at that category end. And of course, the burger businesses are just on fire. They're growing and growing. We sold more franchises to individuals and to multi-unit operators during COVID than we sold in the 2 or 3 years prior together.
Wow. So
very active interest in franchising today by people maybe not wanting to go back to work, but start their own business.
Wow. Sounds like lots of expansion, lots of growth. We thank Andy Wiederhorn for joining us today. Please enjoy the rest of the conference. And again, the company is Fat Brands, ticker symbol FAT.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Andy.